In the face of escalating global economic uncertainties and the weaponization of the US dollar, African nations are increasingly turning to gold as a strategic asset to protect their economies from currency losses and financial instability. This pivot to gold reflects a broader geopolitical dynamic and a quest for economic sovereignty in a rapidly changing global financial landscape. Gold has long been regarded as a safe haven asset, especially during periods of economic turbulence. Its intrinsic value and historical role as a store of wealth make it an attractive option for countries looking to shield themselves from currency devaluation and inflation. In recent years, several African nations have begun to bolster their gold reserves to counterbalance the risks associated with reliance on foreign currencies, particularly the US dollar. One notable example is Nigeria, which has significantly increased its gold reserves in response to currency volatility. By diversifying its reserves, Nigeria aims to reduce its dependence on the dollar and enhance its economic resilience. This strategy is particularly pertinent given the country's exposure to fluctuations in oil prices, which directly impacts its economy and currency stability. South Africa, a major gold producer, has also intensified efforts to leverage its gold reserves. The country's rich mineral resources provide a unique advantage, allowing it to use gold both as a financial asset and as a critical export commodity. This dual role reinforces South Africa's economic strategy in the face of global financial shifts. The increasing use of the US dollar as a tool of foreign policy, specifically in weaponization, has further motivated African nations to seek alternatives. The US has historically employed and imposed economic sanctions as a means to exert pressure on other nations, utilizing the dollar's dominance in global trade and finance. However, this strategy has promoted backlash, leading countries to explore ways to mitigate the impact of potential sanctions. There have been discussions on how the weaponization of the dollar has accelerated the search for alternative financial systems. By turning to gold, African countries can reduce their vulnerability to US economic policies and assert greater control over their financial destinies. This move aligns with a broader trend to de-dollarize, where nations seek to decrease their reliance on the dollar for international transactions. The shift towards gold and alternative financial strategies is not occurring in isolation. As David always says, geopolitics doesn't happen in a vacuum. Global leaders and financial institutions play a crucial role in shaping this new economic order. US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has urged world leaders to unlock more financial resources to address global economic challenges, highlighting the interconnectedness of the national economies and the need for cooperative financial strategies. Yellen's call to action underscores the importance of diversified financial approaches in a multipolar world. As African nations bolster their gold reserves, they are also engaging with international financial institutions to secure support and investment. This dual approach aims to enhance economic stability and promote sustainability and development across the continent. The move towards gold has significant geopolitical implications. By reducing their reliance on the dollar, African nations are not only seeking financial stability, but also redefining their position in the global economic hierarchy. This shift can potentially alter power dynamics as countries with substantial gold reserves gain greater influence and bargaining power in international forums. What about China and Russia? The actions of African nations resonate with similar strategy employed by the major global players like China and Russia. Both countries have been increasing their gold reserves as part of a broader effort to diversify their assets and reduce dependency on the US dollar. This alignment of strategies reflects a growing consensus on the importance of financial sovereignty in a multipolar world. The weaponization of the dollar and the strategic response by African nations highlight the complex interplay between economics and geopolitics. As countries seek to protect their economies and assert their sovereignty, the global financial landscape will continue to evolve, potentially leading to a more multipolar and resilient world order. So, what are the economic and environmental considerations? While the turn to gold offers numerous financial benefits, it also presents challenges, particularly in terms of environmental sustainability. Gold mining, a significant economic activity in many African countries, has substantial environmental impacts. Addressing these concerns requires a balanced approach that prioritizes both economic development and environmental protection. Innovations in mining technology and practices can help mitigate environmental damage and promote sustainable extraction methods. By investing in these technologies, African nations can ensure that their gold reserves contribute to long-term economic stability without compromising environmental health. The decision by African nations to turn to gold as a safeguard against currency losses and economic instability is a strategic response to global financial volatility and the weaponization of the US dollar. This shift reflects a broader trend towards financial diversification and sovereignty, with significant geopolitical implications. As these countries navigate the complexities of the global economy, their strategies will shape the future of international finance and redefine the balance of economic power. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for policymakers, investors, and global leaders as they adapt to an increasingly multipolar and interconnected world. The pursuit of financial stability through gold highlights the importance of innovation, sustainable approaches to economic management, and in the face of evolving global challenges. As always, prepare yourself for the changing world order. Till next time, bye for now.